Hola, today we're going to be doing Apuntes capítulo 7.1 parte 1. You should have your notes and you should be filling these out as we go along. Okay, actividad 1, más vocabulario. So we're still talking about holidays and celebrations. So el recuerdo is souvenir. It's also a memory. La nostalgia is nostalgia. Being nostalgic for something means that, you look back on it with longing and you're like, oh, that was such a great time. I really wish we could do that again. La despedida is a farewell or like a goodbye party. Okay, actividad 2, vocabulario para celebrar y dar condolencias. So we're celebrating and we're giving condolences. So felicidades, felicitaciones, and enhorabuena all mean congratulations. Te felicito is I congratulate you. All right, now we're on to sadder things. So for example, if someone dies or if you've done something wrong, lo siento, I'm sorry. So I gave you an example here, lo siento por dañarte. And when we use I'm sorry for, we always use por. We never use para. So that would be I'm sorry for hurting you. And that could be either physically or emotionally. So le doy pésame is I offer my condolences to the usted form. Now, if you take away the le and you replace it with te doy pésame, you're saying I offer my condolences to somebody that you're familiar with. Ofrezco mi más sentido pésame. It doesn't translate perfectly into English, but it's just like a stronger way of saying that you're sorry for someone's loss. Okay, gracias por, and again, it's always por. It's never gracias para. Means thank you for. All right, so you should have those filled in. I'll check those when I get back and give you a grade. Actividad 3. Lo pasé bien. This means I had a good time. Okay, pasarlo bien. Pasar literally means to spend or pass time. So pasarlo bien is like I spent it well. So in English, a better equivalent would be have a good time. Now, of course, you can take away the pasarlo bien. You could say pasarlo mal, and that would be I had a bad time. So for example, if we say la pasé mal, I had a bad time. If we ask someone, ¿te pasaste mal? Nope. ¿Lo pasaste mal? Did you have a bad time? Did it go badly for you? Okay, another way to say that we had a good time is to literally say, I had fun. Now, in Spanish, there is no way you can ever say, I have, using the verb tener, and then fun, using the word fun. You can't say, I have fun. It sounds ridiculous. It sounds like you're literally saying you have fun in your hands. You can't say it. To say, I have fun, we use this verb divertirse. That means to have fun. Now, in the present tense, this E that I'm turning red here changes to an IE in the boot. In the preterite tense, it changes to an I, but only in the third person. So let me give you an example of that. In our present tense, in our boot, I'm going to shade these in for you, okay? That means that these are going to be where we have that stem change. Now in the preterite, because it's only the third person, which is the same thing of saying he, she, usted, they, them, ustedes, it's only going to stem change here. Also, this is a reflexive verb. So the first thing we do is we take away the say and we put it in front. We put me, they, se, nos, os, se, and then we conjugate it. Now this is an IR verb, so we're going to be using our IR endings. So I have fun is me divierto. So what I did here is I stem changed that E to an IE. Te diviertes, se divierte. So this means I have fun, you have fun, he, she, usted has fun. Now, you can just actually make this into a question. ¿Te diviertes? Are you having fun? Notice here that because this is an IR verb, I'm using my IR endings. So I've got o, es, e. We're going to keep using our IR endings, but here we're not going to stem change our E. It's going to stay the same. So our E right here stays the same. And it's nos divertimos. Os divertís, se divierten. We have fun. Y'all in Spain have fun. And they or y'all everywhere else have fun. And again, you can make this a question. ¿Se diviertan? So you're like pointing over to your kids. You're like, are they having fun? Okay, so we're going to do divertirse again. This time we're going to do it in the preterite to say somebody had fun in the past. Now, once again, this E that I have made red is going to stem change, but it's only going to change to an I, not an IE, and it's only going to happen in the third person, which is what I have bolded or colored in for you. So once again, it's a reflexive verb. So we take our se and we make it me, te, se, nos, os, se. And because it's a conjugated verb, not an infinitive or a preposition, it goes in front. Then, once we've taken away that se, we're left with divertir. We're going to use our IR endings in the preterite. Now, normally this would be divertió, but it stem changes. This E becomes an I, divirtió. Then what we're going to do is we are going to continue using our preterite endings. So we have nos divertimos, we had fun, os divertisteis, y'all in Spain had fun, and se divertieron, they or y'all had fun. Now, once again, we're going to take this IE and we're going to change it to just an I because we stem change. So again, you can just make this a question. ¿Te divertiste? Did you have fun? ¿Se divertieron? Did they have a good time? Did they have fun? Okay, there's actually several other verbs. that do this exact same thing in the third person singular and plural, which means in the preterite, they're going to stem change right here in this area that I have highlighted. Everywhere else, they stay the same. So dormir means to sleep. Morir means to die. So, for example, if we went to say, my grandfather died, mi abuelo murió. Normally it would be murió, but that O changes to a U in the third person. But if you died, that O stays the same. It doesn't become a U. Okay, servir is to serve. Repetir, to repeat. And preferir is to prefer. And once again, just like we did with divertirse, all of these E's are going to change to I's, but only where I have it orange. Now, in cases where there's two E's in the verb, it's always the second E that gets the stem change. Okay. Vestirse means to get dressed. Divertirse means to have fun. We did that one. Despedirse means to say goodbye, which is going with our goodbye party theme. Sentir means to feel bad or to be sorry. Whereas sentirse, same verb, but we make it reflexive, means just to feel. Like, I feel sick today. I feel happy today. And our last one, pedir, which we've already learned, is to ask for or to order food. Or anything. You could order something off of Amazon if you wanted to. Okay, so here we have una actividad, una conversación entre amigas. Juanita y Angélica conversan. Juanita and Angelica are chatting or talking. Okay, they're talking about their vacations. Vacations in Spanish is always plural, even though in English we usually say my vacation. In Spanish, it's my vacations, even if it was just one day. So you're going to read this conversación, answer these questions in English, okay? Then you're going to read about the Mayans, los Mayas. They are a pre-Hispanic civilization, which means they were the indigenous people who were there before the Spanish came over and conquered them. So anciana here means ancient, okay? So here I have a map of the Mayan kingdom with some of their biggest pyramids. Honduras actually does have pyramids, Mayan pyramids. Here I have some illustrations of the pyramids that they made. I've got a map of La Civilización Maya back in the olden days. Here's the, what am I trying to say here? The hierarchy of the society. And then here we have the Mayan calendar. So you're going to read that in Spanish, and then you're going to do some true or false. And then at the end of that, just keep it, upload it to Blackboard, and then hole punch it and put it in your notes. And I will see you next time. Adios.